the next artist that we have right now, I mean, what can we say about him?
One of the hottest tunes in the country right now.
So
I'm gonna say
far.
it twice.
So
one of the
far.
hottest tunes in the country right now. Stretch It. A tune is one of my personal favorites. Aguero, LDNRBS, JB Scofield.
Woo!
Let's give him a clap out here.
Woo, woo, woo. How are you, Darren?
Killing it.
Great.
I'm just gonna say it from the early. Killing
You've got to
it.
put it in there.
You're killing it.
Thank you lot so
Ad-lib,
much,
killing
man. Thank you
it.
lot so much. I appreciate it.
We want to get to know you and get to know everything, literally from the very start.
From the
So,
beginning.
you wanna go through? Because I know you're an actual from.
Listen,
early.
like I said, from foreign days, I've been listening to.
See, I appreciate people
So
like
I mean,
you. Thank
from Fendi, Balenciaga, and
Real.
all of them lyrics. Your lyrics are just powerful. We'll get into that a little bit later. But for those who don't know you, for those who haven't been listening to what's been happening,
Definitely, yeah.
who are you? Where are you from? Introduce yourself to the
Okay, my
listeners.
name is JB Scofield. Right now, I live in Leicester. I'm originally from Amsterdam.
Damn.
Right now,
I mean, that's just lovely in
Leicester,
itself,
you know what I'm
really,
saying?
isn't it?
Yeah.
How long were you in Leicester? Amsterdam.
So I've lived there basically. I moved there when I was 14.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, so fluent in Dutch, everything. Like,
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Say hello, my name's JB.
Hello, my name is JB.
Oh, simple. I was gonna say-
Simple, not too difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was
Just like
that
Steph London to be honest.
Yeah.
Steph London,
Yeah.
you got two
Someone
now.
as well, yeah.
What was that like for you then?
Well, living in Holland, you say? To be honest, it's okay. To be honest, nothing too different. You can say it's quite different to UK.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really in my music back then as well. But as I moved, due to like my parents and they wanted to move over here, education wise as well, like it just got different. You know what I'm saying? It was hard for me as well as a kid. All your friends and leaving it all behind. When I even got here, like my first year, when even being in England, I didn't want to go anywhere. I thought, you know what, I don't want to be friends with no one. This is my, you know, but.
Did you move straight to Leicester?
Yeah, straight to Leicester.
Okay.
But you know, African parents, we said, oh, we're going to London, but you know, everywhere's
I mean,
everywhere's London, you know.
ain't
So-
Leicester basically London off the radar, basically?
I
if you
guess,
think
yeah,
about it.
to be
We're
honest.
talking uni in the uni raves.
Oh yeah, the uni, yeah,
To be
you know,
honest.
that's the.
Did you go uni there?
Nah.
Fair enough.
I went BCU actually in Birmingham.
Oh, gosh, you've just been around the whole country, innit?
Yeah, I've
Really?
done my fair bit of
I love
travelling.
that. Traveling. But let's get into it, because obviously, as Ty said, you know, hottest track right now.
Stretch it.
Exactly.
I
Like,
that.
Stretch it.
I like that. So let's take it back from the beginning. Obviously, you started off, you've obviously travelled quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
When did you start getting into music?
So I've been doing music like properly with my friends, like when I say like properly, so getting out music regularly now. So when I second year of college,
yeah.
Okay.
yeah, so that was like your SoundCloud days, getting out on SoundCloud. When it started getting a little buzz like around the friends and a couple of colleges and schools and that, started doing the videos, you know, started doing actual freestyles, going on Link Up TV and doing them type of freestyles.
Do you like freestyling?
To be honest, it's okay, I guess. I'm more of a song person.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Like, get me in the studio, I'll write a song like that type
Do
of
it that
person,
way.
yeah, rather than do the freestyles. Even
Yeah.
though, big up the man that can freestyle and all that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, no,
Exactly.
definitely.
And obviously when you say, you know, you like writing songs and things like that, as I was saying before, your lyrics are I think they're very powerful because they're very different. Your
Yeah.
flow, your melody, I like
Thank you.
it. You don't
And
sound
the confidence. The
Yeah.
confidence in these tracks.
Yeah.
You can't deny it.
I try.
like, the way you can kind of rhyme, do you know what I mean? It's different. I like it. I don't feel like you sound like anyone else, which is great because there's a
Yeah.
lot of artists right now that sound exactly the same. So I guess, what is the inspiration behind your songs, or what do you channel? Talk me through what you channel when you're going to write a song.
You know, when I get the beat, especially like let's say in regards to Stretch It, when I first heard it, it just came to me like directly. But when I actually met my friend in the studio and we just vibed in, like with us, like, I feel like positive energy is like quite important. You know, like vibes in dance, as you can see in the video, like everyone is like smiling.
Yeah.
Like I mean, it's just
Good energy.
contagious, you know.
Yeah.
When you watch it, if someone smiles and smile back at you, start smiling.
Yeah.
Straight.
You
That's
do
why
like,
I'm like-
hey!
Yeah.
And I bet you this one was in the studio, wouldn't you, doing it?
To be honest, there's my friend here. He's the one that created the dance as well, you know.
Oh,
so-
swear down!
Yeah, so it's everyone,
Co-sign
man.
on
So, you
that
know,
one.
yeah.
I actually do remember you in the video, innit?
Yeah, in the
Yeah. He was like, yeah, still my guy.
The man behind the Stretch It dance is there.
Yeah, man. So, you know, all credits to my guy. Where you can't take all the sauce.
Definitely.
Share the sauce
I like
equally,
that.
man.
I like that.
Yeah, definitely. So, in regards to like song making, I feel like positivity is like important. Like being in the right mind frame and everything. Especially, I try to do that with all my songs. Like, even if I can't like write a song, maybe if I can't do it in one day, probably step back a bit from it,
Yeah.
do something else, do something positive. Might go do something with my friends, and then be like, oh, okay, got something back. We go back and
And
work
do it
again.
from
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Yeah, definitely.
Talk to me too about the Leicester scene. Like, I want to know. Like,
You know what? Yeah, Leicester's actually quite. The scene is popping, man. But before it wasn't really like there was only like a few people. It was kind of hard. Like, I know you probably the story goes around from if you know artists from outside of London. It's quite harder for them. But recently, obviously, you got success stories from artists from Manchester,
Definitely.
you got Birmingham, now obviously Leicester. And not even only myself. You got loads of artists. You got Kamikaze, you got Jafro. There's
Jay Kaz as well. He's from Leicester.
There's Jay Kaz.
He's from Leicester.
Oh, he's from Northampton, but that's my guy as well, man. So he's
Hey, man.
wavy
He
as well.
literally was here 2 weeks ago. Shout out Jay Kaz.
And he's very wavy as well. So Leicester, like, definitely, even if it's not like the actual locals, not just only the DMU students that go Leicester, like the scene is actually getting quite strong, especially with the grime
talent.
as well. No, definitely, and especially in the grime side as well, they're really like getting up there. So
I rate it.
as of now, like guys are literally on Leicester.
Why do you think that it is? Like, only recently I feel like it's just been like a massive group of people from outside London are now almost trying to take over the game almost. But why do you think that is? It's only recent. It's like last 6 months.
Yeah, I know. It's like I don't know how to put it. Like, I think like watching the London artists and everyone that's had their success stories, it motivates everyone else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's type of like, if he can do it, I can do it type of thing. And people have like really propelled from other cities, and it's great to see, to be honest, man.
Who did you listen to growing up? Like, who is you on your
especially
like,
in
playlist?
Amsterdam as well.
In Amsterdam, with my taste of music is like so wide, because all like me and all my friends were all from different countries. Like me, I'm from Holland. My manager's Swedish. My friend is like French. So we bring like.
And can you all speak different languages as well?
Yeah,
can you all speak the same language?
It ain't even fair. Like, these guys are
not the same language.
Oh, right, okay.
But it's like
that's so cool,
it
man. I
brings
love that.
influences, you know, from other places. Now, besides even just UK music or your American, but if it's like an artist, probably like I'd say Travis Scott the most.
Sick.
Oh my god, yeah.
Very
it's
sick.
Really, like, I don't know, man. Like when I went to Amsterdam, I remember in 2014, I went to this festival called Appelsap in Holland.
Yeah.
And I watched him perform. I didn't know who he was. My cousin was telling me, "Oh, Travis Scott's performing." I thought he's on about Travis McCoy, this artist.
Gym Class Heroes.
That guy.
He was sick, man.
I was thinking, nah, that's not. That's dead, man. What is that? But then he came and he just the way he controlled the crowd and the mosh pits and everything. I said, you know what? From this day, I'm downloading your stuff.
He's coming to London. Literally.
Yeah, I know.
You going?
I'm missing it, man. This stuff.
Man.
You got
a show or something. Well, lesson. You got to get the bag. Come on.
No, definitely.
You got to secure the bag.
Yeah, definitely.
What I wanted to ask as well is, because you've managed to travel quite a bit so far, does that influence your music style?
Yeah, definitely. So
how does it?
I think especially a bit with like my choice of words, or like a bit of my accent, like when I speak or when I rap. Like some people will hear it like, this guy sounds like this, but it's not really. I can't really tell what it is.
I agree.
But I feel like
matters.
It just sounds sick, innit? Really,
it's just matters.
Matters. Yeah, man. So, but I think like it's definitely like influenced a lot, like in regards from being from somewhere else as well.
Yeah.
But I think it's just sick, man. Bringing it all together, not even only for myself or other people, my friends and those that surround me as well. It's just.
And can we talk the fashion sense, please? Because it's like you and Squad have all coming in dripping, and I'm like, I'm like, what's? And even with your music videos,
like you've moved to like 8 girls in the last 2 minutes or something like that. Literally.
Listen. We just. It's just. That's what it is, man.
Real?
It's comfy, man. Just
even in your music videos.
He said we're comfy.
We just
You know what I mean?
man.
Like, who styles you?
No one. No
You style
stylist, man.
yourself?
Went to Drake, man. No stylist.
The drip's really hard, didn't it? Really?
Drip is a
I rate
talent,
it.
man.
I rate it. Let's talk about collabs, because I don't know if people know, but you actually did have a, like I said, Foreign, my banger, and that was with Young Bane.
Oh, Young Bane, yeah.
And
yeah,
that was kind of before Young Bane blew up
Blew
as well. So
yeah.
that was, when did you actually drop that? 'Cause that was what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, 2017, I think, if I'm correct.
Yeah, about
Damn.
2 years ago. Yeah, so how did that come about then?
If I'm correct, that song, I think, I had Foreign out, and it was doing quite a bit of noise as well, but not per se the video, but the audio was getting more noise towards the London side as well. So I had like some help from
Well, I was living in Bristol when it came out, and
Is
he
it?
was listening to it, yeah.
No way. So that goes to show how far this music travels.
Now,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So
I went there Foreign.
nah, so I think with Young Bane, I think I must have snapped at him, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I was playing it. You know how when you play your song on your phone, you can actually snap it. And I must have snapped at him, and I thought, you know, if he thinks it's cold, it's cold. If you don't, then okay, we move.
Yeah.
But he heard it and he said, "Yo, this is actually cold. Send it to my email." Send it to him, and funny enough, he just done the verse back
Happened.
quickly. Yeah,
It happened.
done the video as well. When I must have came back from holiday from Amsterdam. Got to the spot, shot the video as well. It was just sick, man. And he's a good guy as well, man. It was a good
And what
vibe.
was the inspiration about that song? Because as I said, Fendi, Prada, Balenciaga, I want it. Like,
I think I just wanted. I was in the whole space of just wanting foreign
The
stuff.
fashion,
Yeah, I didn't really. You know.
You can
Didn't
tell
plan it
I
out.
love that song, innit?
Yeah, man.
And to me also, and I listen to your project, listen to it all today. Now, it seems like you've kind of taken a shift
Like
in your style of music
you know what it is?
compared to the project. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So as I said, like I'm a big Travis Scott fan. So obviously that's Skull Season, that 2017 tape is really like that mixed with UK rap.
Yeah.
I was saying, so it's a lot more like auto-tune based and those type of hooks. But I felt like I had this one song that I did last night, Leicester City, that did quite well. That's like the first when Leicester won the league, and I dropped that song on Link Up TV. That was the first time it probably had some like proper traction. Like people are actually watching it. Oh, I
Sick.
swear, you know, Leicester are cold. You know, these man can rap, type of thing. So I've just thought like I need to get back on my rap stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I started doing like getting back on the rap, and that's how the Stretch It came about again. Like, I tried
Let's
to
talk
do-
about Stretch It.
Yeah, God.
Because obviously, Stretch It. It's,
Yeah,
it's banging
of
right
course.
now. Where did that all come from? Talk us through that.
So that one is pure everything Leicester, man. The beat, the producer from Leicester, Endless, shout out to Endless. The
Okay.
video, my guy Gogsy as well, Leicester.
Sorry.
Bless you. But yeah, Leicester as well. So like with that one, I felt like us Leicester City, man, we got that one, man. It's for real, man. Everyone creatively, to my team and my brothers and everyone that was in the video as well, like everyone's pushed it like it was
It's
their own. You know
blowing
what I'm
up.
saying? Yeah, no,
Yeah,
definitely,
and you're
man. We
blowing
can
up.
all
You're
be
kind of
proud of it, man.
everywhere right now.
Yeah, I see.
How has Leicester taken that?
Yeah.
Your home city, how's it?
They're taking it well. They're
Yeah.
taking it. They're happy, man. So I feel like all of them could be proud. They will say I'm doing it for them lot, and they're happy to see someone obviously from Leicester doing all this stuff again on the playlist, or it's playing in the clubs and people are snapping, yo JP, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the
The
club. it's
DMs
playing.
must be flooded right now.
Listen, there's no DMs. My DMs are empty.
You said they're empty. Say I plead the fifth. Say I played the fifth. Now, also, here's another thing. I think this is LDNRBS. So if we didn't ask this question, people would be like, "Oh, why didn't you ask that question?"
yeah.
But people say that you sound like Ambush.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that I'm not
It's
the
like you
first
read my
person to
mind
say this.
just then.
Yeah.
Literally, I was thinking,
Yeah.
what? Because a lot of people have been saying that.
Yeah, you know,
That you sound like Ambush and that. Obviously,
Maybe you have the same voice box. I don't know.
and stuff like that. What's
Like-
your response to those sort of comments?
you know, like I can't really like be angry at it.
No.
Don't say like Ambush yourself, he's cold. You know what I mean?
Most
Like, I
definitely.
won't say like, yo, I don't listen to him. Red say like he's cold. I say, but I am myself. I'm JB.
Yeah.
He's his own artist. You know what I'm saying? And like to say like go that far, I feel itself is a bit of a stretch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Real.
I'm seeing it. Like,
No pun intended, stretch.
but all
Yeah,
I'm saying-
I was-
no pun intended.
You are
But
really
all I
reading
can
my
say
mind.
is just wait. It's the like for some people, this may be the first song they've ever heard, and we as people sometimes we are like we tend to familiarize ourselves with like something else. Like, oh, you know, I'm not used to this, so this may be like this. But all I can say is just wait. For some people, this may be the first song. So when I drop more, they'll know this is not only just only string to my bone. I can't only rap. I do other stuff as well. You know what I'm saying?
Can
so
you sing?
I like to say so, but I like to say so. Yeah, no,
So
definitely.
let's talk about shows. When are we going to be seeing you?
To be honest, I need to go after this. I got a show as well.
Oh, you got a show
Jeez.
tonight?
Yeah,
Booked
tonight.
and busy,
look
we
at
like
you.
that.
So,
Well, thank you for coming true.
Come on, it's all
Back
love.
to back working, I
Well,
rate it.
London-wise, 4th of July, I'm in Ministry of Sound.
Okay.
Sick.
Swear down.
Yeah, serious, man.
He just said, "Oh, I'm in Ministry of Sound." Like,
I've never been there, so you know when I
that's
get
big.
there.
That's big.
Is it big?
That's
Most
Then I'm
definitely.
in
That is
Ministry of
big.
Sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm in Ministry of Sound.
But yeah, I've never been there, so obviously all of this.
That's going to be wicked. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for all of this. I'm
Yeah.
just grateful, man. I can only thank God, man. For
And
all
have
of
you
this.
done
Good
shows
energy.
before? Have you done many shows before?
Yeah, obviously. But now
How
it's
do you
like
find it?
I think it's sick. Like that's the best bit. Obviously, you're like you've done your craft, and now it's like go perform your craft. And I was saying to other people, I think that makes the artist more. It's not just about the songs. It's like how can you perform it? Do people go crazy? Can you build the madness? And that's what I try to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And what do you bring to your shows that make your shows different?
Just one
from
word:
others?
energy.
Hey.
Real.
Man.
Say it
Energy,
again.
Real.
Energy.
Real. We got to turn
So
up
it
to
is.
one of these
Yeah.
Sure,
one of
no,
these JB
definitely.
shows
Yeah.
for sure.
Come. You're all
We need
invited,
to.
man. Just come through.
We
You
need
know,
to know the
some
lineup.
energy.
So obviously, Ty's a project fanatic.
To say the least.
You're a project for now.
I love projects.
Okay.
So I want to know, in this new style that you've got too, are we expecting a project of any sort, any
Yes, but not anytime soon. I want to push the singles more.
time? Yeah.
I say let me build more upon myself. But then soon a project will arise.
And will there be any upcoming collaborations? Because if you people listen to me and you know I'm Nye, I always fish for exclusives, so I'm fishing away right now.
Okay.
Any upcoming collabs?
I won't speak on it too tough, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to put it out there and it don't happen. It's like, oh, JB, you said this. Let me just keep it in the safe. If it comes out, then we'll see, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Who would you want to be collaborating with? Who are you listening to right now? Bar King Travis, of course.
King Travis, I don't know. I listen to everything, man. I'm not gonna lie, I listen to everything.
What about in the UK scene?
In the UK scene, no, literally everyone. Like I'm a bit of a nerd. Like I go on GRM, I go look who's dropping 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I want to just see who's new. Like even if me myself as an upcoming artist, I want to see who's the next thing popping. You know what I'm saying? I want to know about that person. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to everyone. So in regards to collabs and all that, like it's just the vibes, man. If you're a good person and you can chill, you know what I'm saying?
At a time where I feel like the UK is flourishing,
definitely.
What would you say that you give that others maybe don't? Like, why would people go to you rather than others?
You know, it's just when you hear it, it's just the vibe. You watch us to the drip, to the energies, to the smiles and everything, man. It's just contagious, man. When you're in it, you're gonna stay in it, man. It's a good journey.
Man said when you're in it, you gotta stay in it. Are you
the
really
bars are just coming out?
Like, what's going on here? If you want to freestyle, we can make it happen.
Listen, no freestyle.
I'm joking.
Nah, I'm playing. No.
Well, I'm really excited to see how far you're going to get.
Definitely.
Because I really think you're
co-sign over here at LDNRBS.
Thank you lot so much. I appreciate it.
And when you drop this project, I know it's not coming anytime soon, but you got to come back, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
So I will go to Ministry of Sound and I'll drag you back.
Okay, I'll go.
And the next 5 years, where is JB?
Major blown at that point. Probably sell out a mad
O2.
A mad O2 or something, and give back to the city again, man.
A Scofield tour.
Yeah, Scofield tour.
I see it happening.
Yeah,
most definitely. I see it. Well, we've been championing you for a minute.
Yeah.
So
love,
literally.
I appreciate it. That's why I have to come here and show some love. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And thank you so much for coming through as well.
Nah.
Shout out the socials.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, it's JB Scofield _ on everything. Simple as that.
Hey.
And make sure you stretch it.
And I'm not gonna leave it on
here,
that. JB Scofield.
New friend at LDNRBS is getting into JB Scofield. Stretch it, LDNRBS. Hey.